Hey, man, I really appreciate that Patrick price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Mid-State Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Mid-State Ford, Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
Campbell talking with Greenbrier East head basketball coach Jared Patton. Coach, last night Spartans returned home. It was senior night, and the Princeton Tigers come to town for a big sectional matchup. And your team had been off for 11 consecutive days, so had some illness on the team, things like that, that moved that Shady spring game from last Friday up until tonight now. So coming in, taking on Princeton Tigers, a team that had defeated Greenbrier East down in Mercer County just a couple weeks back. Your team comes out and wins 62-51, a big victory for your team.
Yeah, I mean, we've been working hard, been having great practices. I mean, these guys, they started to put things together last night, which, has taken a little longer than what we would have hoped. But last night, our defense looked good, our rotations looked good. We made some shots. Still had a ton of turnovers. But, I was pleased with the way, the kids played last night.
You finished up in the game with 23 turnovers, and the first 5 possessions of the game, y'all didn't even get off a shot, and you had turnovers. That had to be frustrating. But again, when you hadn't had a game in 11 days and hadn't had as many full complements of practices with your guys, things like that are going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I mean, we try to go at it as hard as we can in practice and simulate a real game, but, we don't know what the other team's going to do. So, yeah, we did have a slow start. Thankfully we turned that around, and, I think we played a complete game last night. I mean, it was ugly at times. Third quarter almost got us again, but, we just kept battling, and that shows me that these guys, are excited to play. They're looking forward to tonight, and no reason we can't make a run.
Your team led at 16-10 at the end of the first quarter, but even more impressive than the early start after having that slow beginning of the game with those 5 turnovers. You trailed 2-0, you trailed 4-2, then you led 5-4. You never trailed after it was 4-2.
Yeah, I mean, we kept reminding the kids, hey, we're up, so try to take care of the ball, try to execute. We don't need to rush things. And, thankfully our turnovers didn't hurt us. We didn't we didn't have turnovers right under their basket, which was huge, because you can't get back for those. I mean, those are automatic layups. But, yeah, I mean, it was nice to actually put a game together. I mean, each quarter we scored double digits each quarter.
And we know that hasn't always happened this year.
No, it has not. And that's another frustrating thing. We'll have a great quarter or two, and then we'll just kind of hang out for a quarter, and thankfully that did not happen last night. But no, it was nice leading, after the first quarter and on. I mean, that hasn't happened for us this year, so the kids had fun with it.
So that victory last night over the Princeton Tigers, that locks Greenbrier East in as the 3 seed in the sectional tournament. That means a return trip to Princeton coming up week after next for the sectional semifinal. Had Princeton won that game, you'd have been the 4 seed and going to Beckley.
Yeah, kind of tough situation for us there. We've hosted the last couple years, and now we got to go on the road to Princeton. That's why those section games are so important throughout the course of the schedule. You got to win those. I think we were one win away from hosting, so that's how tight it is coming down the stretch. And yeah, we have to travel to Princeton. The kids finally are starting to understand we can beat these teams that we've been playing, and no reason why we can't go down and beat those guys first sectional game.
Okay, we'll take a break, come back and talk about tonight's game with the Shady Spring Tigers. You're listening to the Fritz's Pharmacy of Alderson Spartan Countdown on Oldies 93.
Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Access Health is your medical home, committed to providing comprehensive health care to ensure the health and well-being of you and your family. Offering a variety of primary care services, Access Health specializes in women's health, pediatrics, family practice, adult medicine, and behavioral health. Our staff offers quality personal care with exceptional service and innovative technology to keep you and your family well. Access Health, we're your medical home.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans. Go Spartans!
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes, come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Jeff Campbell here with East Head basketball coach Jared Patton, and coach, a familiar foe here tonight at the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh. It'll be the third time that your school has played the Shady Spring Tigers. Once at Shady Spring, once at the Greenbrier, and tonight you get them on your home court.
That's right. I was really hoping this would be a rubber match tonight, but they got the best of us first 2 games. I enjoy playing against Shady. They have a great coaching staff. The kids are, respectful to us and our players. And, we're ready for them tonight. So we'll see, if we can handle their pressure, make some buckets, play them tough on the defensive end. Should put us in a great position, exactly where we need to be at the end of the game.
It also seems like, and I could say this going back the last 2-3 years, when we play Shady, our kids and their kids know each other. They get along. You see them talking during the JV game and things like that. And it's been a good relationship.
It has been, and we have 2 games already slated for next year. I mean, I'm guessing we'll be in the same section as those guys next year. So, it's good that we play them, at least 2 times a year. We're looking forward to playing them tonight. Hopefully the outcome will be a little different for us. But, the kids are excited. They're ready to play.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight against Shady. We'll talk to you Saturday when we go to Capitol.
Thank you, Jeff. Go East.
This is the Fritz's Pharmacy of Alderson Spartan Countdown on Ralph.
Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Harmar Stores, Press Row. It's time now to meet the lineups. Let's send it over to our public address announcer, Mark Trump.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Greenbrier East High School for tonight's high school basketball action. Tonight's matchup features the Shady Spring Tigers and your Greenbrier East Spartans. At this time, let's meet the starting lineups, beginning with the Shady Spring Tigers. Under the direction of head coach Ronnie Olson, please welcome 6'3" junior number 0, Jack Williams. 6'2" junior number 11, Kai Olson. 6' junior number 12, Jalen Bailey. 6'4" senior number 2, Amar Maxwell. 6' senior number 4, Gavin Davis. And the rest of the Shady Spring Tigers.
No retreat, no surrender. That is Spartan law. And by Spartan law, we will stand and fight. Spartans never retreat. Spartans never surrender. Spartans, prepare for glory!
And now, under the direction of head coach Jared Patton, please welcome the starting lineup for your Greenbrier East Spartans. 6'3" sophomore, number 1, Brody Hamrick. 6'2" sophomore, number 12, Lane Lambert. 6' junior, number 0, Donovan Penn. 5'9" senior number 2, Peyton DeHaven. And 6'1" senior number 11, Gabe Patton. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please stand and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck. Managing staff of Greenbrier East Spartans goes.
Our referees for tonight's game, Evan Dondrell, Billy Bush, and Bristol Thompson. Greenbrier East in the home white, Shady in their road gray uniforms. Evan Dondrell taps it up, and they're going to have to do that again. I think it got hit before and had a chance to really get off the ground there, Stan, you know?
Yeah, both of them tried to steal the tap.
It's in the air, and Penn has it for East. Here come the Spartans in the front court. Coming off the win last night over the Princeton Tigers, Penn drives the lane, fires it up, no good. Rebound, Jack Williams, long outlet down the floor. Goes over the right side to Jalen Bailey. Here's Williams, a three out front, rims out, no good. Rebound pulled in by Patton. He'll give it off now to DeHaven. Back into the front court. Patton will drive down, spin at the elbow, force it up, won't go. Lambert will rebound, he'll take it up. That one will not go either. Rebound pulled in by Maxwell of Shady. Up the floor come the Tigers. Williams kicks it off in the corner. Then gets it back out on the right side. Jalen Bailey gives it over to Davis. Out top to Maxwell. He'll penetrate down inside. Whip in the corner. A three ball up from the end is good. That's Jack Williams. Gives Shady the first lead of the game. We played just a minute. 3-0 the score. Here's DeHaven coming up the floor, guarded by Bailey. Gets it across the timeline. Shady in a man defense. Now they find Hamrick over on the right wing. Hamrick will penetrate down, send it over, stepped on the baseline. No, foul called here on Shady. Closed fist by referee Bristol Thompson. And the personal goes on Kai Olson. That'll be his first.
Also team foul number 1, and the Spartans will inbound under their own basket.
Kai Olson is the son of Shady coach Ronnie Olson, who has missed some time here in the last few weeks with an injury. Good to see him back out there on the floor. Ball knocked out of bounds. Spartans will try it again. And Patton gets it into DeHaven out front. DeHaven dribbles backwards, now penetrates over the right side, takes it down the baseline, ball knocked away. Here comes Maxwell. Outlet goes to Olson, works down the left side of the floor, up top to Gavin Davis. Davis, a football signee to go to Glenville State next year, play for the Pioneers. Pass goes over to Maxwell, he'll lose it out of bounds. It'll go into the Spartan bench area. Greenbrier East will get it back by way of the Shady turnover. 3-0 the score, Tigers lead.
Yeah, just took his eye off the ball, went right through his hands and rolled out of bounds.
Here's DeHaven coming up the floor. Bailey's on him defensively. Brings it down the right side, now cuts left, cuts back right, stops on the wing, needs help, sends it out to Patton. 2 minutes gone by, Shady leads 3-0. Here's Hamrick from the right elbow, sends it over to Penn on the left wing. Penn penetrates down into the paint, sends it over to Hamrick. He'll fire from 10. It's no good. Rebound to Kai Olson of Shady. Olson down the right side of the floor, gives it off to Bailey, who took steps. Turnover, gives it back to East.
Yeah, turnover number 2 against Shady, and both of them unforced errors there. And the Spartans get another shot to try to get on the board here. Over 2 minutes played, and the Spartans haven't scored.
Want to say hello to Todd Mann listening in tonight in Roanoke, Virginia. 5:30 to go in this first quarter. Here's DeHaven, works down the right side. Takes it to the baseline, now pulls it back out on the wing, sends it up front to Patton. Spartans have been real deliberate on these early sets. Down inside, they get it to Lambert. Shot up, won't fall. Rebound, put back up. That one no good. Tigers have the rebound. Williams outlets to Maxwell. Between the circles, Maxwell takes it down the left side, fires it up, no good, gets his rebound and scores. That is Amar Maxwell. 5-0 Shady. Here comes DeHaven up the floor. He'll drive in and draw a foul on the floor, and that likely, well, I was wrong. It will go on Jalen Bailey, and that's going to be his first team foul number 2.
Yeah, East looking for an offensive foul against Maxwell as he charged into the defender, missed the shot, but cleared everybody out with that shoulder and was able to get it and lay it right back in for an easy basket.
Patton gets it in, gets it tipped back to him by Hamrick. Out front it goes to DeHaven. Reed McGraw will check in on the next dead ball opportunity. Spartans down 5-0. Here's Patton, drives down the left side, puts it up. Offensive foul against Gabe Patton. Another turnover here early against Greenbrier East.
It'll be Patton's first team foul number 1 and turnover number 2 by the Spartans.
And last night they started the game with 5 turnovers before they got off a shot. Into the front court, Shady. Travel on Gavin Davis. He was wide open on the left wing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he did.
Timeout, Ronnie Olson of Shady.
I'm not sure he knows what he did either. He's shaking his head like, I don't know.
4:20 to go in the first quarter. Shady leads 5-0 here on the Bear 103 on Oldies 93.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans. Go Spartans!
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Quarter, it is 5-0. Shady Spring leads. Tigers with a couple of turnovers on their last possessions here. Gives it back to East as Spartans will inbound. Reed McGraw is checked in. Sends the pass over. Nearly stolen away by Williams. Here's Hamrick over to Patton. Now top to McGraw. McGraw is tie up. Reed McGraw ties it up with Jack Williams. Shady will get it back. So a turnover against East, Stan.
And that's number 3 for the Spartans. And what makes that Shady defense so difficult is you got Maxwell and Jack Williams at 6'4" and 6'3" out front. They don't put their big guys down low.
Here's Maxwell. He'll drive in and score the layup. Amar Maxwell has 4. Jack Williams has 3. It's 7-0 Shady. And we got a foul here in the backcourt. They'll call that one on Amar Maxwell.
His first team foul number 3.
.345 to go here in the first. Inbound in the backcourt to McGraw, guarded by Bailey. McGraw drives down the lane, takes it all the way, puts it up, won't fall. Rebound, fought for. Lambert fires and scores. Lane Lambert gets East on the board at the 3:30 mark. It's 7-2. Maxwell for Shady. Gets it down inside. Sends it over to Gavin Davis on the left wing. Davis out to Bailey, right in front of the Spartan student section. Tigers up by 5. Here's Williams, drives to the foul line, finds Maxwell. He'll penetrate in, put it up and score. Stanley made that one look really easy. Amar's got 6, and it's 9-2.
Yeah, at 6'4", he's got a long stride, too. A couple dribbles, and, the Spartans got away with a walk there.
Nearly thrown away, retrieved here by Patton on the left wing. Sends it over in the corner to Dixon. Dixon hands it off to Lambert. Back out top to Patton. Davis, guarding him, gets a screen from Lambert, and Patton will drive in and draw a foul. So he'll shoot 2 as the clock will stop with 2:32 to go in his first quarter. Personal goes on the Tigers, Brody Radford. And that's 4 team fouls against Shady. They lead it here 9-2. Free throw, good for Patton. And last night, Patton, the star of the game late, Stan, he was able to hit those free throws down the stretch and extend that Greenbrier East lead into an 11-point victory.
Yeah, I think he was like 9 out of 11 in the fourth quarter alone.
Second shot is up, and he's got them both, and the lead cut down to 5. It's 9-4. Here's Radford, gives it over to Williams, back into corner right side. Now they'll send it out front, working around the left side here for Kai Olsen. Olsen up top to Williams. 2:15 on a turning first quarter clock. Now the left for Bailey, out top it goes to Brady Johnston, who's checked in. Now Jack Williams drives in, and a tie-up, and the possession arrow is going to go to East. .202 to go in the first. Spartan ball down 9-4. DeHaven will check back in for McGraw. Patton will inbound to DeHaven. Clock turns inside of 2 minutes left in the first. Spartans be on the road Saturday afternoon at Capitol. Tonight, taking on Shady Spring for the third time this season. The Tigers have won the first 2 meetings. Greenbrier East trying to get one here at home tonight in Fairleigh. Here's a long 3 from the right side, and Patton knocks it down from the wing. It's 9-7. Shady by 2. Tigers have it. On the right side, Johnston. Now to Radford, penetrates in, kicks it off in the corner. Kai Olsen open for a 3, won't go. Rebound pulled in by Lambert. Outlets to Hamrick, down the left side of the floor for Patton. Patton's guarded by Jack Williams, gets a screen from Lambert, inside, layup good, we're tied. Brody Hamrick underneath, in the right place at the right time. It's a 7-0 run for Greenbrier East, and they've tied it at 9. At the other end, the ball knocks in for Brody Radford. That stops the run. 2-point lead for Shady.
That's a good shooter's roll there. He got it on the front of the rim, and he was able to trickle across and fall through. Put Shady back up by 2.
Here's DeHaven, works the right side, 30 seconds to go. Spartans may hold for 1 if they can hold on to it. Kai Olsen comes out on Patton. Now they switch off, and Jack Williams has the assignment. Sends it over in the corner. Wide open, Dixon 3 for the lead. It's no good. Rebound pulled in by Shady. Johnston, outlets down the right side of the floor for Bailey. Bailey penetrates into paint, puts it up, and draws the foul with 6.4 to go in the first. It'll be a 2-shot foul for Jalen Bailey. Personal goes on Greenbrier East, Nathan Dixon. That'll be his first. Tomlinson will check in here for Greenbrier East. And it's Bailey at the line. The first one is good. Jalen Bailey, a 6-foot junior, averaging 12 points a game. Tigers only have 2 seniors on this varsity roster, and it's Amar Maxwell and Gavin Davis. And both of them in for Bailey. It's 13-9. Up the floor comes East. They get it down inside. Shot is up and in at the buzzer. They'll count the basket. And after 1, it's Shady 13, Greenbrier East 11. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on Oldies 93.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that Patrick price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Mid-State Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Mid-State Ford, Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
East 11, Stan. What's been an entertaining start to this game as Greenbrier East will be back on defense to begin the second quarter. What do you got?
Yeah, the Spartans really struggling a little bit from the floor. Only 4 out of 11, 36%. But their defense has been outstanding, and they've been holding Shady to one shot, not giving them that second and third look at the basket.
Here's Jack Williams, works himself down into the paint. Backdoor layup shot is good. What a pass from Jack Williams. Layup shot good for Brody Radford, and the Tigers extend that lead to 4 at 15-11. Here comes Donovan Penn, works down the left side, fires it up with a left hand. It won't fall. Rebound pulled in by Amar Maxwell. Here come the Tigers. Radford down the floor, takes it down the lane, sends it over to Williams. Open three, right side, good. Jack Williams with 6. Tigers begin a 5-0 run over the first 45 seconds. It's 18-11, Shady by 7.
Didn't take them long.
Down on the baseline, here's Dixon who answers. Nice pass there from DeHaven. Found Dixon open, and it's 18-13, Shady. Tigers get it down into Gavin Davis. Out in the corner to Radford, back over to Davis on the right side, and that's Bailey. I'm sorry, a travel call here against the Tigers.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's on Brody Radford. Caught that pass on the dead run and took 2 steps before he ever put the ball on the floor. And you can get away with 2 if you're on your way to the bucket, but just running across court, not in that case. And they'll call the travel. Turnover number 4 gives East an opportunity to cut into this 5-point lead.
All right, DeHaven up the floor with it, sends it over the left side. Here's a corner 3. Dixon, good! Nathan Dixon hit it again from the left side. 18-16. At the other end, the Tigers answer with Jalen Bailey. Bailey hits a 3.
Yeah, and that's just not getting back on defense. But Nathan Dixon saw that first shot from about 5 feet go in. So that makes that basket look a little bigger for him when he's out there shooting those threes.
Shady by 5, 21-16. 2 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
All that shooter needs is to see one go through, and then he thinks he's hot, and Nathan Dixon is a shooter.
And the bank shot up and in. The kiss from Gabe Patton. He's got 7. 21-18, Shady. Now Williams hands it off to Bailey in the lane, fires from 12 and scores again. Jalen Bailey's got 6. 23-18, Tigers. Back the other way comes Shady defensively. Donovan Penn out front. Shady still in a man defense, and travel call here against Donovan Penn.
Yeah, just lost his footing when he did the spin move and went down to the ground. And that is turnover number 4. Yeah, Bailey with 7
okay.
now.
All right. All right. Shady will walk it up the floor. 5-point lead for the Tigers. Here's Amar Maxwell. Drives in, offensive foul is the call. It'll turn over.
And that's 2 on Maxwell.
Remember, he got in a little foul trouble in our game at the Greenbrier nearly 2 weeks ago. The turnover gives it back to East with just under 5 to go in this second quarter. East up the floor. Here comes McCraw. Hands it off down to Penn. Now to Hamrick. Hamrick crisscrosses over. Now finds Patton. Drives down the lane. Sends it off on the right side. And Penn is going to drive in. Tie up underneath. It's going to be Shady basketball.
I'm not sure what happened there. There's a lot of kids on the floor. I guess somebody knocked it out of bounds for East eventually. Generally, that always is a jump ball or tie-up of some sort.
Tiger basketball with a 5-point lead. Down to 4:20 to go in the second quarter. A 3-ball from the right side. Missed by the Tigers. Johnston. Spartans rebound. Here comes Patton.
That's the first shot they've missed this quarter.
Now McGraw drives inside, puts it up, shot, no. Rebound, pulled in by Shady. It's loose on the floor. It's out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Greenbrier East. East basketball. Spartans will inbound. Here's Dixon. Gives it out front to McGraw. Over to Patton. Under 4 to go in the half. Lane Lambert will check in on the next opportunity. Williams comes out on Patton. He'll bring it right and come back to the left. Find McGraw on the left side. Now over to Penn. He'll take it inside, put it up, count the basket, and a foul. Donovan Penn will go to the line, a chance for the 3-point play. That'll go on Jack Williams. I'm sorry. Brady Johnston. That'll be his first. Donovan Penn will have a chance to cut the lead to 2.
Team foul number 2.
Free throw on the way. Good for Penn. It's 23-21.
Spartans hanging around here tonight.
Yep. Trailed early 7-0. Then came back to tie the game at 9. Inside, Jack Williams drives in, and he's going to draw the foul. That'll go on Dixon, his second.
Team foul number 1 here in the second quarter. Jack Williams will go to the line to shoot 2. He's got 6 in the game on 2 long threes.
And the first one is right down the pipes. 24-21. Dixon will come out to Haven in.
You have to think next year this kid's going to be one of the guys everybody's talking about for Player of the Year.
Yep. Oh, there's no doubt about that. I know that he had a hip injury as he suffered that against Greenbrier East back in middle of January over at Shady. Missed a little game action there. Second one is good. But he hits both. It's 25-21. Shady by 4. Under 3:20 to play in the first half. Here's Hamrick, who has been held pretty quiet with just 2 points here in the first half. He had a big first quarter last night for East to help them build that early lead against Princeton. Long 3 out front. Patton rims out. Oh, it went all the way around the rim and fell out. Rebound to Gavin Davis. He'll give it off now to Williams. Into the front court, right side. Over to Johnston. Back out top to Williams. Williams goes behind his back, finds Bailey out front. Now to Radford on the left side. Radford, baseline, fires it up, won't go. Spartans will rebound. Here comes Hamrick. Jack Williams commits the infraction in half court. That'll be his first. .235 to go in the first half. Spartan ball. Team foul number 3 on Shady in this second quarter.
Been a minute or so since the Spartans have scored here. We need to get one to go in the basket here and try to get this down to a one-possession game.
Here's DeHaven. He'll fire a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound to Davis of Shady. Gives it off to Williams. Jack Williams down the left side. Racing to the corner. Stops, sends it out on the wing to Radford, up top to Davis. Back to Radford between the circles. 2:10 to go in the half. Bounce pass right side to Bailey. Guarded by DeHaven. He'll drive in. They'll call the offensive foul on Shady Springs, Jalen Bailey. Turnover gives it back to East. Bailey called for his second.
Yeah, that's a big one right there. Again, giving the Spartans a chance to hang in here in this first half. I think the longer the Spartans stay in this game, the more dangerous they become.
Big opportunity here against one of the state's best programs in any class. They played in the last 3 state championship games in AAA and won it 3 years ago. 1:40 to go in the first half. Spartans down 4 with the ball.
I know they lost a lot of players, but they still got a lot of talent out here. They're going to be a real tough out again this year.
Yes, they are. Here's Patton, swings it over now to DeHaven. I'm sorry, it's McCraw, fires to the baseline, too long. Rebound, Kai Olson. Olson down the left side of the floor with 1:20 to go in the half. Out to Radford, bounce pass, Davis, layup is good. Nice pass from Radford. Gavin Davis scores his first basket. It's a 6-point lead for Shady. 27-21. Spartans back on the offense. Here's Patton, gives it over to DeHaven on the right wing. And we're down to 50 seconds to go in the half. Here's a steal. Gavin Davis drives down the left side, lays it up and scores. Davis with 4 in a row for Shady. And the Tigers lead it 29-21. Timeout called here by Greenbrier East. 30-second timeout. 37 seconds to go in the half. Tigers by 8. Spartan basketball on Oldies 93.
Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Trail Shady Spring now 29-21. Quick little run here, and the Spartans have turned it over a couple of times. Gavin Davis with a couple lay-ins to extend this lead out to 8. The Spartans had been very close within a possession or two, and now trail by 8 here with 37 seconds to go. Let's see if maybe they'll hold for one.
All right, Spartans will get it up the floor now, and DeHaven finds McCraw. Down by 8. The lead a moment ago was just 2. Then Shady's gone on a 6-0 run.
He is the biggest lead of the game tonight, right? It was 7-0. I think that was the biggest. Now
it was.
Spartans trail by 8.
Yes. Down to 17 seconds. DeHaven over on the right side. Here's a shot in the lane. Up, that one's short. Missed by Hamrick. Williams rebounds. Outlets to Radford. Down to 7 seconds. Radford gets it over in the corner. Kai Olson, open 3. No. Rebound, tipped around. Buzzer sounds. Halftime for the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh with the score. Shady 29, Greenbrier East 21. Time now for the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show here on Oldies 93.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans. Go Spartans!
The Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day. Providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show, and the Greenbrier East Spartans at home taking on the Shady Spring Tigers. And after 2 quarters, Shady with the lead, 29-21. Stan, good game here in the first half as Greenbrier East battling the Tigers here tonight at home. Third time they played each other this season. Shady has gotten the wins both times earlier by sizable margins, but right now Greenbrier East playing at home here at the Spartan Gym. They've got a good crowd behind them, and I think they're feeding off that energy.
Yeah, absolutely, and playing hard, and the defense has played really well tonight for East, not giving up a lot of second chance points, and have battled the problem with East so far tonight. It's just they're struggling from the floor, shooting 38% in that first half.
Turnovers?
About the same, both teams with 6. So probably the best the Spartans have taken care of the ball all season long, and they've really slowed things down here and slowed Shady down in the meantime, and struggled a little bit there in that second quarter, only getting 10 points, but all in all, they're hanging in there, and they got a chance. And I think if you ask Coach Patton before the game, hey, if you go in trailing by 8 at the half, you still got a shot, would you take it? I think he'd have said absolutely.
I agree with you. 29-21 is our score at the half. We'll return to the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show here on Oldies 93.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans. Go Spartans!
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done. It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Yeah, we'll start first with Shady Spring. They were 11 out of 18, 61% in that first half. 3 of 7 from three-point range. They were 4 of 4 from the line. They were led in scoring by Jack Williams with 8, Jalen Bailey with 7, Amar Maxwell 6, Brody Radford and Gavin Davis both with 4 for their 29 points. For Greenbrier East, it's been a real struggle. 8 out of 21, 38%. They were 2 of 5 from three-point range. They were 3 of 3 from the free throw line. And the Spartans were led in scoring by Gabe Patton with 7, Nathan Dixon off the bench with 5, Lane Lambert 2, Peyton DeHaven 2, Brody Hamrick 2, and Donovan Penn with 3 for the 21 points for Greenbrier East.
All right, don't forget, coming up on Saturday, Greenbrier East boys will be on the road at Capitol. What time? Honestly, we don't exactly know yet for sure. We were originally told varsity would start at 2 o'clock, and then we heard varsity will start at 1. And then Coach Patton told us before the game tonight that there may be no JV game, and if that happens, it may be a noon start. So as soon as we get the word from Coach Patton and Athletic Director Joey Hodge tomorrow, we will get the word out to you here on our Radio Greenbrier stations and also on our social media accounts as well. So again, coming up on Saturday, Greenbrier East at Capitol, and we will have the game for you on the Bear 103. Halftime here at the Spartan Gym with our score: Shady 29, Greenbrier East 21. We'll come back at the third quarter underway. You've been listening to the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show right here on Oldies 93.
Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Access Health is your medical home, committed to providing comprehensive health care to ensure the health and well-being of you and your family. Offering a variety of primary care services, Access Health specializes in women's health, pediatrics, family practice, adult medicine, and behavioral health. Our staff offers quality personal care with exceptional service and innovative technology to keep you and your family well. Access Health, we're your medical home.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans. Go Spartans!
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes, come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes, come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Trailing by 8 at 29-21 to the Shady Spring Tigers. And Stan, it's going to be Spartan basketball to begin this third quarter. They need to get off to a hot start after trailing 7-0. They came back to tie the game at 9 in that first quarter. And then Shady led by 2, 23-21, before scoring the last 6 of the second quarter.
Yeah, that little 6-0 run there really gave them a nice cushion going into half. So the Spartans need to work here and get this offense going here in the third quarter. It's been a quarter that they've struggled in pretty much all year long. So we'll see how it works out for them tonight.
Davis guarding Patton. Patton at the foul line is going to drive in, laid up and score. Gabe Patton has 9, and it's 29-23. 6-point lead for Shady. At the other end, Tigers put it up. Gavin Davis tips it around. It's loose, picked up by Olsen. Back over to Davis. Now out front, right side to Amar Maxwell, who was held relatively in check in that first half with 6 points. Out front, a 3-ball put up. Bailey, no good. Davis will rebound in the paint. No. Tipped around, controlled here by Patton. Spartan ball down 6. DeHaven Into the front court now for Patton. Directs the traffic. Sends it over to DeHaven on the right wing. He'll crisscross, take it underneath, send it in a paint, and a pass too many, a ball tipped away.
Yeah, can't make that pass like that. Maybe a bounce pass where it'll bounce up to him. Tried to throw a direct pass right to Lane Lambert, and he's only a couple feet away and bounces off and turns into a turnover.
Here's Amar Maxwell inside, puts it up and scores. Maxwell. He's got 8. It's 31-23.
Yeah, and he set most of that second quarter with those 2 fouls. So nobody really in foul trouble at this point. And he knocks down the easy bucket there. Anytime he takes a shot, it looks like it's going in.
Here's Penn, feeds it underneath to Lambert, who was standing out of bounds on the baseline on the stage end here at Spartan Gym. It'll go back over to Shady. Tigers get it back with an 8-point lead.
Have you ever seen anybody that it just looks so effortless? But Maxwell doesn't look like he's even trying.
Yeah.
Everything's just so smooth and so easy for him.
He is an outstanding player who has played a lot the last 4 years. Driving inside, layup shot is good. That's Jalen Bailey. The lead at 10, largest now of the game. 33-23. Here's Patton, sends it over in the corner to DeHaven. Gets it inside, tries to pass underneath. Patton is fouled on the floor with 5:28 to go in the third.
Ooh, they got that on.
That's on Bailey.
His third. Jalen Bailey's very quietly the leading scorer for Shady tonight.
Comes in averaging 12 a game. Patton inbounds out front to Donovan Penn. Penn takes it in the lane, spins, right side pass over to Hamrick. Maxwell picks him up, offensive foul on Hamrick. Gavin Davis took the charge, turns it back over to Shady.
That'll be Brody's first, team foul number 1. And
timeout East, 5:18 to go in the third. Shady 33, East 23, the Spartan basketball on Oldies 93.
Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
23-23, Shady Spring leading here over Greenbrier East as the Tigers had an 8-point lead and half, 29-21. And now enjoy their largest margin of the game.
Let's go, White. Let's go.
It'll be Tiger basketball. They'll inbound from the stage and go the length of the floor. Here's Radford, brings it up the floor, guarded by McGraw. Now they find Olsen, now to Maxwell, down the right side of the lane, puts it up and score. Effortless, Stan, you're right. He's got 10. Shady by 12.
Just the whole game just comes easy to him. Offensively, defensively, he does everything.
Here's Hamrick, drives down the lane, and another offensive foul on Hamrick, the second in a row against Brody Hamrick.
And that's a bigger one because that takes away a basket too. Now the Spartans are up quickly to 10 turnovers. Already 4 turnovers here in the third quarter.
Here's Maxwell at the foul line. He'll drive in, put it up, won't go. Lambert fights for the rebound. It's controlled by Olsen. Kai Olsen on the left wing. In the corner, Radford for a 3. Won't go. Davis picks up the rebound. Finds Radford again. 4:20 to go in the third. Here's Olsen. Down the left side, sends it out front to Davis. Back to the right side for Radford. No look pass down the lane. Layup is good for Jack Williams. Nice pass from Radford, and Williams cutting the basket. Shady has gone on an 8-0 run. They lead it by 14. Inside, the Spartans will put it up and in. Lane Lambert scores his second field goal of the game.
And we talked about how the Spartans have done a nice job keeping Shady off the board, holding them to one shot in the first half. Shady has just dominated the glass here in the third.
Corner three, good for Gavin Davis. And Jared Patton wants a timeout. 3:31 to go in the third. Our new score, Shady 40, East 25 is Spartan basketball on Oldies 93.
Local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes, come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
From the Parmar Stores Press Road Spartan Gym in Fairleigh, Greenbrier East now trailing by 15 points, 40-25, Stan. Shady has come out on fire here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they're 5 out of 10 and just dominating the glass. The Spartans have only got 2 shots off. I mean, they've made both of them, but they've turned it over several times and just given up multiple opportunities to Shady on the offensive end, and that's not a good recipe for a victory, and that's, again, a third quarter that we've struggled with all season long.
Spartans have it. Here's DeHaven up top to Penn. He'll penetrate in, and he is fouled going down the lane. I think they've got Kai Olson. They will. That'll be his second. Jack Williams will check in for Shady. Olson will go out. Penn leaves for East, and Dixon back in. 3:04 to go in the third. Inbound for Dixon. Gets it out front to DeHaven. Now to Lambert. Head of the key to Patton. Now to Dixon. Here's DeHaven, drives in the lane, stops, sends it out. Here's a Lambert three. It's good for Lane Lambert. Lambert with 7. 40-28. Lead cut down to 12. Here's Williams, drives the right side, forces it up, it won't fall. Rebound tipped up and in. Amar Maxwell scores. Maxwell was 6 in the quarter, 12 in the game. 42-28, Shady.
And again, second chance opportunity there for Shady.
Spartans get it around to DeHaven, out to Dixon for a 3. It's good. Nathan Dixon hits his second 3 of the game. He's got 8. It's 42-31 with 2 minutes to go in the third. Shot missed by Shady.
Yeah, turnover.
I'm sorry.
So Spartans will take back over. And Jeff, the Spartans are 4 for 4 from the floor and have lost points to Shady here in the third quarter.
Radford called for the foul. That's going to be his second.
Team's foul number 3 against Shady.
He's still inbound from the baseline. Here's Dixon. Brings it out Hands it off now to DeHaven. Minute and 45 to go in the third. 3 ball, right side, left side, I'm saying, and it's a foul here on Radford, and that'll send Patton to the line for 3.
That'll be Radford's third, team foul number 4, and Spartans trying to get back in this thing, trailing by 11.
So Patton will go to the line to shoot 3. Jared Patton using this opportunity to bring his guys over. Do a little strategy session. And the second one is good. Patton's made the first 2. Third one coming up. Could cut the lead down to 8. And he does. 12 points for Gabe Patton, our new score, 42-34 Shady.
Spartans still haven't missed a shot here in the third, Jeff.
And they trailed by 15. They've scored 6 straight. (42-38), and that's Jack Williams. Works it down the left side, floats it up and in.
Nothing you can do about that. That's just a great move, great finish by a great basketball player.
I think he learned that from his dad, who played at Webster County High School. The Highlanders went on and played at Concord back a couple of years ago. Tommy Williams, we're talking about him. Here's a corner 3 by Patton. That one is the first miss of the third quarter, but a rebound put up. Tomlinson can't get it to fall. It's out of bounds, and it'll stay with East. (44-34) with 50 seconds to go in the third. Spartans look to get it in. They need help. Timeout East. 48.9 to go. They lost a second off the clock. Timeout East. Full timeout to Spartan basketball on Oldies 93. .9 seconds to go in this third quarter. They're down 10. Still in the game at this point. Got to start cutting into this lead. They'll get it in here to DeHaven. Now top to Dixon in the center circle. Now to Patton. Swings the pass over to Dixon. He'll let go a 3 from the corner. It's an air ball. Rebound to Shady. Back comes Amar Maxwell into the front court. Crisscrossing between his legs over to the left side now to Bailey. Back to Williams. Offensive foul on Amar Maxwell, and that's his third. Credit to Peyton DeHaven for stepping in and taking that charge as 6'4" Amar Maxwell crashes into 5'9" Peyton DeHaven.
20 seconds left here. Plenty of time for the Spartans to get a good look.
Spartans down 10. 15 seconds to go in the third, and it's stolen away. Bailey. Jalen Bailey drives in. He is fouled. Are they going to count the basket or call it a floor foul? I think it's on the floor. It will be on the floor. Personal goes on to Haven.
Well, that actually turns into a pretty good foul there.
Yep. But Shady has 9.6 on the clock. Here's the inbound to Gavin Davis. He's stopped in the lane. He's going to back up, lean in, shoot, and score. Gavin Davis with 9. Here comes East up the floor, and they don't get off a shot in time. And after 3, Shady 46, East 34. Spartan basketball is on Oldies 93.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans. Go Spartans!
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Inside to Greenbrier East Spartan Gym in Fairleigh, 46-34 is the score as Shady Spring with a 12-point lead here to begin the fourth quarter, and it will be Tigers basketball here, Stan, with this comfortable lead.
Yeah, 12-point lead. They outscored the Spartans 17-13 in the third quarter. So Spartans didn't play a bad third quarter. Just Shady played a little bit better.
Here's Radford, gives it over to Bailey, now to Maxwell, works down the lane, puts it up on Dixon and scores. Amar Maxwell with 14. 14-point lead, 48-34 with 7:40 to go. Now to Haven, sends it over to Dixon on the right side. Now top to Patton, left wing to DeHaven. Shady in a man defense. And now they'll get it over to Patton from Dixon. Cross court, Dixon wide open. Let's go on a 3. It's short. Rebound to Davis. Gavin Davis hands it off now to Jack Williams with 7:05 to go. Spartans' final home game will be next Friday night here against the Hurricane Redskins. Here's Maxwell, drives inside, scores, and a foul. Spin move down the lane. Amar Maxwell cashes it in, draws the foul. It goes on Brody Hamrick. That's his third. Maxwell with 16 points, Stan.
Yeah, he just is just so smooth and easy. I mean, everything around the basket just seems so easy and goes in for him. You know, for a long time, those first couple of years, he was mainly a spot-up shooter.
Yeah. He was. He would trail down the floor. They'd kick it back to him. He'd be wide open and hit a bunch of threes. Doesn't do that as much anymore. Inside. Did they call another offensive foul on Brody Hamrick?
Absolutely, they did.
For the third time tonight, Brody Hamrick called for a charge, and that's his fourth. All right, 6:43 to go in the game. East down by 17 points, 51-34. Here's Bailey, gets it over to Maxwell now in the front court to Davis. Back on the left side to Bailey, left corner to Olsen, who's checked back in. 6.5 to play, Shady by 17. Inside, they're calling an offensive foul on Bailey. clearing out. That may have been a great sell job by Greenbrier East and Gabe Patton. And that's Bailey's fourth.
Yeah, it was Reed McGraw he kind of gave a little shove to, and Reed goes flying back like he got hit by a truck. And
Reed obviously watches professional wrestling. Left side three put up by Patton. It's no good. Davis will rebound for Shady. Tigers by 17. Here's Davis over to Maxwell. Drives in. Contact. No foul. Score for Amar Maxwell. Tigers by 19.
Yeah, this one getting out of hand now as the Spartans trying to run and gun with them, and it's not working out well.
Maxwell has his shot blocked by Patton. Rebound to East. Long lead pass down the floor. Lambert lays it up. Won't go. Tipped up. Missed. And a foul on the rebound on Kai Olson. Reed McGraw will shoot two. Kai Olson called for his third.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what's that now?
5:31. They're going to reset the clock to. It had run 12 seconds off after the whistle. So McGraw will go to the line. Spartans still have not scored here in the fourth quarter. Been a 7-0 run to start this quarter. First free throw, no good.
Yep.
Somebody put a cover on that basket.
It was open for business there early in that third quarter, was it not?
It was for a while.
All right, that breaks a 12-0 or 11-0 run for Shady as McGraw hits the second. 53-35 now, 5:25 to go. Here's Olson, bounce passes to Jack Williams. Now to the foul line for Radford. Radford has it stolen away by Patton. Williams back defensively, layup is good for Patton. And we got, what do we got? I don't understand the call. Patton drives in. What's the call?
That ball's already through the net before anybody touches it. That's terrible.
Wow.
These guys are terrible.
Okay.
Wow.
No basket.
Basket interference is what they called. That
On
ball
who?
was already through the net. I think McGraw came down and jumped up and touched the rim afterwards.
At the other end, Amar Maxwell lays it up and in. He's got 21. The lead at 20 now, 50. Is that right? 57-33?
Yes.
Yeah, 57-33, Shady.
And the Spartans will turn it over again.
And the last timeout taken by East. 4:42 to go, 57-33. Shady leads. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on Oldies 93.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
4:42 to go here in the game. It's 55-33. Now, wait a minute. That's okay. The score is correct now. Okay? I knew I was missing a basket, but what happened was I had put up the points on the basket that was
by Patton.
disallowed by Patton. So the score is updated now, 55-33. All right, Shady basketball. Tigers working around here to Kai Olsen, out front to Gavin Davis. Stands on that center court logo, gives it off to Radford. 4:20 to go in the game. Radford with it, guarded by McCraw. Works around a defender, hands it off to Davis. Gavin Davis drives, shoots, and scores. Gavin Davis now with 11 points. Comes in averaging 6 a game. It's 57-35. Under 4 to go. Back on the right side, 3-ball, Dixon good. Dixon with 11. Down to 3:45 to go here in Fairleigh. Down at the other end, driving shot up and in, Jalen Bailey with 11, almost matching his season average.
I'm not sure how he got that ball in. Looked like he was behind the backboard and still somehow banked it in.
And a steal, Kai Olsen drives in, lays it up and scores. Kai Olsen, first basket tonight, 61-38. At the other end, here's a shot up by McCraw. I think they're going to get Olsen on the personal. That'll go on Kai Olsen. Stan, that'll be his 4th.
Team foul number 3. McCraw will go back to the line. He's 1 out of 2 tonight, has 1 point in the game.
And the shot's up by McGraw and good. That'll be his 2nd point. All right, we got 5 new Spartans in.
Well, we can only put 4 because
that's true.
McGraw's still shooting free throw.
(61-39), 61-40. McGraw hits both. So Ronnie Olsen also going to clear his bench for the last 3:06. And the lineup for East, it'll be Penn, Tomlinson, Braylon Godfrey.
Yeah, look at that ball's already through the net.
Yep. That is true.
And that was Lane Lambert that they called that on.
Is that a Video Productions replay?
Absolutely.
Good job, the real deal, Nick. Can't tell you his last name due to legalities.
Outstanding warrants.
Yes. We're joking. He's a great guy. Shot up, missed by Shady. That one is missed by the Tigers' Brady Johnston. Spartans have it. Dahani Terry on the floor along with Darius Burns and Braylon Godfrey for East. Godfrey gets the pass from Penn. Back out to Terry on the left side. 2:25 to go. 61-40. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with East. Next year, Greenbrier, East, and Shady will both be AAA. And they could be in the same section. They likely will be no worse than in the same region.
Yeah.
Because in our general area, there are going to be 6 AAA teams. Greenbrier, East, Princeton, Pikeview, Shady, Independence, and Nicholas County. Inside, here's the shot missed by Godfrey. Rebound to Shady. 61-40, 2 minutes to go. So you don't know yet, and those sectional regional pairings are going to be released sometime later this month is what we've been told. Shot missed by Shady, rebound to Tomlinson. Nathan Dolan will check in. And here's Burns. Out top, over to Penn, 90 seconds to go. Corner three, Don hits it. Rolling timeout. Shady will, well, for substitutes from both ball clubs, Donovan Penn scores. 61-43 now. Here's Shady into the front court. They'll work it around to Seth Farmer. Also Robert Lynch on the floor. Reed Radford. And who else do we have out there we've not called? All right, shot for three up and in. How about that? Young man Reed Radford comes off the bench and hits a three, and it's 64-43. 45 seconds to go here in Fairleigh. Here is Burns, who will drive in and draw the foul against Cooper Ward.
Young Darius Burns, freshman, will step to the line.
Hits the first. The second one is good for Burns, the freshman. It is 64-45, down to 37 seconds to go. Tigers get it underneath. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Shady. Underneath, Dolan called for a foul with 27 to go. Free throw up and in. That's Robert Lynch.
I think the Spartans have been called for 9 fouls in this game. Brody Hamrick, I think, had 4 offensive charges out of them.
All right, both free throws made there for the sophomore from Shady, Robert Lynch. 66-45, 23 seconds to go. Burns drives, gives it over to Dahani Terry. He has it stolen away. Shady, outlet, 12 seconds, stolen back by Godfrey. Braylon Godfrey driving in, putting it up and missing a shot. Rebound Shady with 5 seconds. And that is going to do it. Final score, Shady Springs 66, Greenbrier East 45. We'll return. This is the Cornerstone IGA postgame show here on Oldies 93.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans. Go Spartans!
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance.
Man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Mid-State Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Mid-State Ford, Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at Mid-State Ford WV.
Magic's Computers player of the game tonight, it is Nathan Dixon of Greenbrier. Nathan Dixon of Greenbrier East finishes up with 11 points on the game, and he is our Magic's Computers player of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Did a nice job shooting long range. Good to see that back. He's really struggled the last 4 or 5 games shooting from long range. He hit 3 of them tonight and finished with 11 points for East. We'll look first for Shady Springs. They were led in scoring by who else but Amar Maxwell with 21 points. Jack Williams with 12. Gavin Davis with 11. Brody Radford with 4. Robert Lynch with 2. Reed Radford with 3. Kai Olson with 2. And Jalen Bailey with 11 for the 66 points for Shady Spring. The Spartans were led in scoring tonight by Gabe Patton with 12. Our player of the game, Nathan Dixon, with 11. Lane Lambert, 7. Donovan Penn, 6. Brody Hamrick, 2. Peyton DeHaven, 2. Darius Burns, 2. And Reed McGraw with 3 for the 45 points for Greenbrier East.
Our next Greenbrier East Spartan basketball broadcast coming up on Saturday at Capitol. It's in the afternoon. We don't know what time yet because it could be a varsity tip at either 12, 1, or 2. We'll find out tomorrow. We'll get it out on our social medias and on the air here on Radio Greenbrier. That'll do it from here. Final score again. It is Shady 66, East 45 for Ralph Church. Stan Unroe, Jeff Campbell saying so long from Fairleigh.